guys, how's it going? Well, today is February 12th, I believe. We're in the dead of winter here. But every once in a while, Mother Nature will throw us a bonus day. So today is going to be close to 60. I think it's going to be about 57. So I'm going to take advantage of this, do a little bit of outside work. I got some trees that I took down a few months ago, and I just want to log them up and mulch up the branches. I did make an area for my compost bin, so I'm going to take some of those shavings, throw them in there. So today I'll be using my battery powered chainsaw, and I will be using my wood chipper, and we'll get out the old wheel horse, put her to work. So yeah, let me show you what's going on. Okay, so we're going to be using the Greenworks 16-inch battery powered chainsaw. I do have my chainsaw sharpener that I got from Harbor Freight, so I got a nice sharp chain there. We're going to swap that out with the one that's on here, and then I can sharpen that one after. We'll fill her up with oil, make sure everything's good, and then we will get to cutting those trees up. Alright, first thing we're going to do is swap out this chain. So we're going to loosen this up here. Get this cover off. Okay. And then we can loosen this up, which will take the tension off the chain. And then the bar and everything comes off as one. Now it's a good time to clean all that gunk out of there. Let's grab a screwdriver and clean this out. Okay. Let's clean the bar up a little bit. And then we'll put our chain on. Onto the back gear, slip it back on here. Okay, fits snug like that. And I'm going to clean out in here also, so it's all gunked up. This is just the oil mixing with the wood chips. Okay, now we'll put the cover back on. Okay, once we get it a little bit snug, we want to make sure this thing's riding in here. Tighten this up. If it doesn't feel right, just take it off and double check it, make sure everything's lined up right. See that it's not in there properly, so back up on that. It's a little tricky trying to hold it at the same time. tighten up on that. Okay. Don't want the chain too tight. That should be good. Alright, pop the battery in, just make sure she's working. Okay, we're good. And then we'll just check the oil, top that off. Okay, so there's a sight glass here. It looks like I'm about 3/4 of the way up, but we're just going to go ahead and top this off a little bit. Alright, she's full now. Okay, battery's charged, oil is full, chain is sharpened. We're good to go. Alright, so I got a little stack of trees here that I took down, so we're going to get these logged up, throw them in the wagon here and take them out back, stack them, let them dry out a little bit, and then we'll split them. Tell you, this thing works really good. The Greenworks 16-inch battery powered. Got a nice sharp blade on there. This thing cuts like butter. Alright, well I'm going to finish chopping up the rest of this, and we'll get it hauled back to the wood pile, and then I'm going to come back with my chipper and we'll get rid of a lot of this brush that's in here. I'm going to use some of the brush debris for my compost bin that I just built yesterday, so we'll get that started. Hopefully the weather will be getting nicer pretty soon and we can start planting the garden out. So let me get this chopped up and we'll get out the chipper. Okay, so this chainsaw can really get the job done, which is nice. I got a cart full here, still got a pile here, and there's still a couple other trees laying around that I can chop up. So let's get this over to the wood pile. So this is where I stack all the wood to dry out, and then when I need it I can just come back here, grab what I need, split it, use it. Alright, so I have two carts. This is the one that I use when I'm going to be chipping, shredding, like the branches and making mulch and stuff like that. This one is actually bolted in here, and I have the side chute coming out here, so I can just tow this around the yard wherever I need it and just chip up, a bunch of mulch for the garden or wherever I want to put it. Alright, so let's get this thing fired up and we'll start shredding some of this. Alright, so I got a good section cleaned up here. Got all the big branches and all the little stuff out of the way. I got a big pile of mulch over here now. I started moving around to this side and started working on this tree. And my chipper ran out of gas. I put gas in it and then it wouldn't want to start. Checked it out a little bit, and for whatever reason it's not getting spark now. I checked the plug. The plug looks fine. I don't know. I did this once before. For whatever reason it wouldn't spark, and then all of a sudden it would start sparking again. So I'll have to mess around with that and try to figure out what's going on with that. If you guys got any ideas why it might have done that, drop me a note, give me a little heads up on what I can look for. I did check the ground wire at the switch, and that didn't seem to phase it any. So I'm gonna have to spend a little time with that. But let me show you what I did. I took some of the pallets I got and I built a little compost area out by the garden here, so I'll take a little walk out here, check that out. What a beautiful day today. Like I said, it's mid-February and I think it's like 64 degrees right now. This is crazy because tomorrow it's supposed to get cold again. But you know what, I'll take it. Whatever nice days we can get, I'll take it. So this is the little compost area I built. Just put 3 pallets together. I got some of the wood chips in there and some leaves and some food scraps and whatnot, so kind of keep an eye on that. I don't know how well it's going to do with it still being cold, but we'll see. Alright, so once it gets a little warmer, I'm going to have to clean out this area, get this all set for planting too. I just threw a bunch of leaves and stuff on it just to cover it up for the winter, keep the weeds down and stuff. Alright, that's about it, I guess. So yeah, we'll get working on the garden pretty soon. She did good last year. A couple things we want to change this year. Just like the tomatoes and the peppers, they were just going wild in there. So we're going to end up putting them probably over here, give them a little more room to spread out. We'll put the smaller plants in there. That's about it for now. Once I get the chipper working again, then you know, I get some other branches along the side here that I want to get all chipped up and cleaned up for the spring. And then won't be too long after that, it'll be riding season. We'll get the bikes out, do some cruising. Wife and I are excited about that. Didn't get to ride too much towards the end of last season, but we're definitely going to be doing some this year. Right now everything is melting. The snow is melting and everything is just turning to mush. So what's that? Yeah, it's getting mushy over here. Oh yeah, you can see this more. I gotta clean up all of this over here. But we'll get to it all in due time. Alright guys, that's about it for this weekend. I'm gonna go start working on another project. And if you like the video, give a thumbs up, give a like, give a share, and I will catch you guys on the next one.